Okay, so y'all give me a second. I'm gonna get started. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna get started in just a second, you guys. In just a second. So welcome back to the channel, everybody. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people to tap in because this is gonna be a deep message. Um on Mother's Day. It's going to be a deep message for somebody out there that needs to heal, that needs to understand why a mother was so angry, why a mother is so upset, why a mother is still tapping into the wrong energy, y'all. Okay, there's a mother out there that is not happy. Okay, and she wants everybody else to be as sad as she is. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to be going through a channel message as well as pulling cards for you guys tonight. Welcome back to the channel. If you're just tuning in, we haven't fully gotten started, but this message is about a divine feminine and a mother, karmic mothers who are unhealed. Okay, mothers who are still stuck in some sort of cycle. All right, so what we're gonna do, y'all, is I've been doing my little readings from the car lately, just switching up my scenery a little bit, y'all. So I'm gonna get ready to get started in just a second, but I want to wait for a few more people to tap in. Okay, you feel me? So we gonna hop into this. All right, y'all. So let me see. Okay, so like I said, this message is going to be about a karmic mother who is unhealed, who doesn't want to heal, who doesn't want to be in a certain energy, okay, of understanding that life doesn't revolve around her. This is a mother, you guys, who is in a place of darkness. This is a mother who wants to still be in the spotlight. Okay, this is a celebrity mother. Okay, this is an old school actress. This is somebody here that is I pick up on a lot of different energies in the industry, you guys. So that's why I say these messages are only for specific people. Okay, a specific group of people that I channel messages for. Okay, but this mother has been running a coven for a very long time. Okay, she's been running a coven for a very long time. All right, so in the midst of this coven, this has a lot to do with colorism. Okay, this mother is fair skinned, her daughter is brown skin. Okay, and this is why she's acting out of ego. This is why she's acting in an energy that may be disturbing. This is a woman who is heading up a coven. Okay, hi, thank you for tuning in, by the way. Okay, appreciate you guys. All right, and for those of you that will be tuning in, because I kind of put this notification out a little late or whatever, but this is a mother who's been running a coven since the 60s, possibly here. Okay, well-known person. And I really feel like this mother is in need of some sort of structure. I feel like this person wants to heal at times, but goes back into a dark place. And as we all know, you guys, when we are going through a process, right? We are literally going through a process. We are going through a process of healing in many different cycles, you guys, in many different cycles, all right? And these cycles generally take place, all right, when it's time for us to heal, when it's time for us to finally find it within ourselves to heal, okay? Because a lot of times, you guys, we back out of healing. We back out of it, all right? But I really feel like for this mother here, y'all, this person is not willing to do that at this time because there's something within them that they hate about themselves, okay? So let me jump into it, y'all. Let me jump into this real quick, y'all. Okay, because hold on, y'all. Let me set this camera up so I can talk to y'all. So yeah, so welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's your girl, High Priestess Oracle, aka yes, the motherfucking Oracle, baby. And I'm back with another banger. Another banger, y'all. Y'all know I come with the truth. I bring real shit to you. But here's the thing. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I had a good Mother's Day myself, me and my daughter. But look, Mother's Day this year, for individuals that were dealing with karmic mothers, you have mothers that are dealing with ego at this time. Okay, they're dealing with their ego. Okay, they're not happy with how they look. Okay, they're not happy with where they are in life, so the ego takes over. Okay, all right, and so therefore when the ego takes over, when that ego takes over, you guys, what happens? Okay, what happens in that situation is that somebody feels the need to lash out at you. Okay, all right, this is someone that is unhealed, that is a narcissist, that sees themselves as better than you. A mother sees themselves as better than their own daughter. This is the channel message that I was getting. And thank you guys for your likes, your comments, and subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to subscribe, please do so. I really appreciate it, you guys. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you for even just tuning in. But this is a karmic mother that's unhealed, that is jealous of their own daughter, who is a divine feminine. Okay, jealous of their daughter, who is a divine feminine. Okay, someone that was put here of the light, someone that was put here to bring messages to a group of people who are unhealed and who are in need of an awakening. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on within this group that I channel messages for. Okay, there's a lot going on here. All right. And reason being is because a lot of people that I channel messages for are still in a place of confusion. A lot of you don't understand that, you know, God has your back no matter what. Right. But if you are unwilling to heal, if you're unwilling to change, then, you know, obviously God will teach us a lesson. Okay. And we have to understand that we all have shadow sides. Right. We all have shadow sides. And when you are too far in your shadow, when you are too far in a deep place of depression or sadness or hurt, or not accepting the fact that you have effed up, you have fucked up, you have messed up, this is when you go into a place of darkness. Okay, this is where we shut down. This is where we don't want to talk to people. This is where we are, you know, still trying to figure out a way to convince people that we are in a good place, right? When we are still hurting, when we're still sad. So we have these mothers, you guys, who are not accepting the fact that they effed up when it came to you. They abandoned you. They left you. You know, they gave you up for adoption because they didn't like the color of your skin. Okay. This is where we're going with this reading. It's all about colorism here, you guys. There are mothers out there that hate their daughters because they are melanated. Okay, people may say that sounds crazy, right? But this is a message I've been getting for the last several days. I've been getting this message, and I know all too well about it. Okay, I can resonate. You know, when you are of color, okay, you know, being a melanated woman was seen as high value in ancient days. Okay, it was the first woman on the planet, I have to say, was melanated. Okay, brown skin. Okay, and I feel like when we're talking about demonic entities, we're talking about dark forces, we're talking about jealousy and hate for, you know, hating someone because of the color of their skin. But that's the thing. There's a mother who is fair skinned but wants to be darker because she feels like if she was darker, she would get the attention that she deserved. She would get the attention that she deserved if she was darker. Okay. So this is what this reading is going about, is about. It's also about CIA. It's about a project that we talked about in the last reading that was taking place with trying to bring people into an occult to satisfy this mother's needs. Okay. She was unhealed. She hated the fact that she was in the spotlight, but she loved the fact that she was in the spotlight, but she hated the fact that she wasn't dark enough. Okay. And believe it or not, guys, there are people out there that want to have more color in their skin. They don't want to be pale. Okay. They hate the fact that they're pale and they want to have a different complexion. Okay. So you guys, I know people may say, well, what the, you know what I'm saying? What the hell? But there are people out there like this. In this situation, this was a well-known celebrity from back in the day that I'm picking up on that literally is still alive. She's not deceased. She did give birth to a divine feminine who is melanated. Okay, when she was born, it was a lot of hate. There was a lot of destruction. There was a lot of feeling like, oh my God, I wish I had my daughter's complexion. I wish I looked like her. But not only did this high level witch, who was a mother in the industry, who has been running a coven for the elite, for the secret society since the 60s, was seen as an icon, was seen as a beauty, but she had a divine feminine that was not her color. Okay. And she was upset because she was beautiful. Okay. And she hated the fact that people thought her daughter was beautiful. She gave her up for adoption, to make a long story short. Okay. So a lot of you may have been given up for adoption as well, because of the color of your skin. Your mother hated you, hated the fact that you were attractive in that skin tone. This is a mother that hates herself. Okay. So when you have mothers out there who are not happy with themselves, they project that onto you. And you could even be a male watching. It's not just about daughters here, about women here. This could be about a male watching, where you had a mother that absolutely wanted to be accepted by all men, fair skin or dark skin. It didn't matter, as long as she felt like people would, I want to say, it's almost like being popular, right? It's almost like being popular. So when you're popular, right, you feel like, oh my God, everybody's going to love me no matter what color I am. But if I convince people that lighter is better, then I will get more attention. Okay. If I talk about how, oh, I feel so, defeated because of the color of my skin, or I feel like I'm not beautiful. This is somebody that was projecting a lot of negative energy onto you guys, whether you were male or female watching, even though a lot of this reading is geared towards a divine feminine whose mother was not exactly happy with the color of her daughter's skin because she wasn't that color. Okay, so she projected energies onto a group of people who are celebrities, who have been celebrities for many years. Some are new, some are old, and this person created a whole coven working with the CIA to make sure her daughter didn't make it into the industry. Okay, she didn't want her daughter in the industry at all. Okay, because she was in the industry, and she left the industry, or was told to leave the industry, because she had a daughter of color. Okay. So, that was the thing. She was married already, but was having an affair with another celebrity. This is an old school woman here who everybody looks up as an icon and thinks she's the most beautiful woman in the world, right? This is worship energy that we're talking about here. And so she messes around with another man who is another performer, dark skinned. I'm seeing a dark skinned male here. And so she likes black men, right? And well, let me say this. Let me just put a distinction here. Let me just do this. Let me just separate this. She likes men of color, okay? Men that are darker, okay? This is what this mother likes. She likes men that are darker. And she feels like if the melanated woman, the woman that is darker, is more drawn to, right? A lot of men are drawn to that. She gets upset, right? And she makes it harder for the fair-skinned men who may be looking at a darker-skinned woman, because she doesn't want you guys to look at her daughter. This is specific, you guys. This is about a Coven witch who is a well-known actress from years ago who faked her death. She is still alive. She had a daughter who was melanated, who is a divine feminine. Okay, keep that in mind. She's been doing rituals on her daughter ever since she was born. She also had several people in the industry to do rituals on her daughter, so that, for her ego said, if you do these rituals, if you do this dark magic, I'll make sure you're a millionaire. I'll make sure you're in the spotlight. But she's working with the CIA to do this. This is a project that was created by the CIA to monitor a divine masculine and a divine feminine. Okay, to see what their level of pain would be, because they're separated. Okay, they're separated. They're supposed to be together. They were supposed to be together in high school, but they were separated due to a mother who said, no, I don't want my daughter to be looked at as beautiful because I'm insecure. Okay, that's what this is about. A mother's insecurity has left her in despair, and it was keeping her child from being in the spotlight where she was supposed to be with her other half. Okay, so that's what this message is really being geared towards, this particular group of people who were under this Coven witch's spell. Okay, somebody had you guys under a spell for many years, telling you that if you did this particular ritual, okay, you would have success in Hollywood. You would have success as a high level official in the government. You'll have success in the school system. You'll have success in the medical field. Okay. You know, it's very broad, you guys. Okay. But this is a mother who did not want to see her daughter absolutely succeed. Okay. And because of that, she has led a group of people down the wrong road. Now, is it that she led them down the wrong road, or that they accepted to go down this road? This is what we have to look at when we're talking about the right brain versus the left brain. Okay. When we're talking about creativity versus analytical. Okay. So we're talking about light versus dark, right? Light versus dark. Okay. And we're not just talking about it in the sense of colorism, but we're talking about it in the sense of balancing things out. Your masculine, your feminine energy. Somebody was too far in their masculine energy, and they wanted control. They wanted power. They wanted to simply take over a situation that wasn't meant to be taken over. Okay, that wasn't meant for this mother to be in this energy, but it was. You get what I'm saying? Because if she was not in this energy, a lot of you wouldn't be healed at this time. Okay, so there were some things that had to take place with some of your mothers in order for you guys to be able to break free and move forward in your life. Okay, all right. So with this particular mother that's been in the industry for years, right? She's been in the industry for years. And this is a mother who is trying to control a group of masculines as well as mainly men. She has it out for men. So what this mother has done, because she's had it out for men, she has destroyed, she has murdered, she has killed several people in the industry. Okay. And that's just what it is. Okay. If you did not succumb to her, if you did not follow her rules, to keep a secret, to sworn secrecy that she had a daughter that was melanated. And then the daughter ended up having a daughter that was murdered, right? When it was put in a jar to use as a sacrifice. So she sacrificed her daughter and her granddaughter to the industry, okay? And sold the souls of many people that are in the industry from the 60s on up. Some that were right before the 60s decided that they wanted to get in on it as well, okay? But they're after the 60s and up until this point, a lot of people have actually sold their soul with this woman because she needed to harvest energy, her daughter's energy, in order to manifest finances, in order to manifest careers and beauty. The mother was very hooked on beauty. Okay. She is well known for her beauty. Okay. She's seen on millions of t-shirts that people are still buying to this day, socks, you know, a lot of paraphernalia, things like that. She's making money off of an image that is fake, that is false. She is not a good mother. She has a daughter. Okay. And you know, who is well known herself, right? On YouTube. Okay. And so this mother, did not want her daughter to succeed. This is a mother who does dark magic, who does a lot of voodoo. She could be from Spanish roots, but just pale. Okay. And so, she does not want to see her daughter move and elevate in the industry. She's been keeping her from the industry, been keeping her cloaked, been keeping her energy cloaked from you guys. Okay. This person is a psychic, a medium, okay, who has been trying to help push people into their awareness. Okay. So anyway, as we move on and progress, you guys, we're going to pull more energy, and we're going to see what exactly, you know, this karmic mother is up to. Because the thing is, you guys, I want you guys to move away from this energy. This energy has been toxic. As I'm saying, I see 10:56 p.m. on the clock. Reason being, there's a karmic activity. There is a distorted feminine here. We're talking about distorted feminines. We're talking about women who are not accepting of the color of their skin. also there are men they're not accepting of the color of their skin either, because they were programmed. There are certain men in the collective that were programmed to go towards fair skinned women. There were certain women who felt like they needed to bleach their skin, or that they weren't as good as the fair skinned women. But there were a lot of fair skinned women who got a chance to be further in the industry. You may see more fair-skinned women getting all the roles, but that was because of a karmic mother who was a former actress, who is no longer acting and singing, but was well known, who is the head of the secret society right now that we know of. And she's the one that has perpetuated this energy, okay, to say that light is better. No race is better. No color is better than the next, you guys. It's a person, okay? It's never been about the color of your skin. It's never been about that, right? But this is, in order to be a part of the industry, starting in the 60s, you had to sell your soul. Okay? And part of that was, either you changing your gender, okay? Or you dressing, and there's no disrespect to the LGBTQ community here, but this message is the reason why you may have found that a lot of people decided to change their gender completely, or to start dressing like, if they're a woman, they dress like a guy. If they're a guy, just like a female. For these, we're talking about people that are in the industry who were told to do this for pay, okay? This was for pay, y'all. Some of it was gay for pay, all right? Okay? And it was this particular mother who wanted fair-skinned, preferably fair-skinned men, fair-skinned women, to take on this energy, because she hated that a fair-skinned guy was in love with her daughter who was melanated. You guys, I'm a storyteller, but this is somebody's actual story. As a psychic medium, you guys, I know people don't believe in psychics, but we are here to help heal the planet. We are here to help you see things that you didn't see. Okay, we are seers. Okay, we know what's happening, we know what's going on. And so in this situation, this is a mother who hated the fair-skinned man because they were into darker-skinned women. Okay, her perception. That doesn't mean that every light-skinned guy likes a darker-skinned woman. It's just saying that she did not want any fair-skinned guy to like a brown-skinned woman. She didn't even like the darker-skinned men to be with a brown-skinned woman either. She wanted every man of whatever complexion they were to date someone that was fair-skinned. This is this mother's issue, okay? She has an issue with color, okay? She has an issue with color because she is not melanated. Do you understand, you guys? That's why I say this message is only going to be specific for a group of people, a certain group of people, okay? Because Spirit is trying to get you guys to understand that color doesn't matter, okay? Color has never mattered, okay? It has never fucking mattered. But when a lot of you were put here on this planet, you were programmed to think that lighter was better. No disrespect to people that are lighter. I have nothing against any color. I don't have anything against any color. But this is what was perpetuated. Okay, you guys, this is what was perpetuated. And so with that being perpetuated, what does that mean? That means that a lot of you would believe that that is the gospel, right? That is where that's where you should be. There's nothing wrong with somebody that is a different complexion, you guys. But let me tell you, if you're dealing with someone that is fair skinned, for instance, and they are bashing your windows out, they're talking negative, they're doing dark magic on you, they're doing dark stuff, then it never mattered about the color anyway. They just let you know that a fair-skinned person doesn't mean they're in the upright. Doesn't mean that they're good. Doesn't mean they have a spiritual path. Doesn't mean that they're on your level. Okay? Right? Color has nothing to do with that. But this mother perpetuated this. Right? This was her own insecurity. So basically, she built a whole coven based around her insecurity, her lack of love for herself. Her self-esteem was shot. Right? This is a mother that did not love herself. And she did not want you to love what she loved, what she hated about herself. And what she loved was being melanated, right? This is what this mother loved. But let me say this. Because a lot of you are unhealed, right? Or you have made it to your healing point. You didn't see that. You had a mother that was insecure, or a mother that is the mother to your divine feminine, or a mother to someone you love. You didn't understand why this mother didn't want you to be with somebody. It was because she hated the color of her skin. She was like, I'm too light. So therefore, right? I'm going to make sure you never date or marry a woman that looks like me. Right? I mean, that doesn't look like me. I want you to marry someone that looks like me. I want you to do what I tell you to do. So we have mothers out here that were very strategic in about, and excuse me, in the way that they raised a lot of the men, a lot of the divine masculines, because it was all about color. It wasn't about anything else. It was about color. And we as, I want to say this, y'all, for a lot of people that could be watching or will be watching, if you are melanated like myself, you know, you have, you know, a little caramel complexion, or you could be dark chocolate, milk chocolate, dark skin, you know, pecan color, you know, whatever your complexion is, you may have felt at some point in your life as if you were not welcome because of the color of your skin. Okay. And it was because of some mother or father's insecurity. And yes, there are men that feel the same way, which is why they go after a certain type of woman, because these things were perpetuated, okay? These things were generationally brought down, okay? It's a generational curse. Somebody has to be the black sheep of the family. Somebody has to break the curse. If you are in love with somebody of a different race, okay? If you are, and let me not say that of a different race, of a different color is what I'm saying. Because you can be in many different races and still be chocolate as hell and be bad as fuck, right? But for those of you that were trained to think that you had to be with a specific color of woman or women, then you're sadly mistaken, right? You're starting to see that now. For the group that I'm talking about, you're seeing that women are beautiful in any color that they come in. And they are. Okay, it does not matter. So we have to look at things from a broad perspective, you guys. I'm going to pull some cards here. Spirit just had me to open up with a channeled message, right? So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do. So let's go, y'all. Let's see what this channel message brings. Okay. I mean, these cards too. All right. Okay. So thank you for tuning in too, by the way. So let's go, y'all. All right. So let's see, y'all. What spirit wants to bring to this? What else? There's a Coven that is being shut down at this time. Yeah, I saw the death card. So there is ending to whatever you guys believed in before, when it came to, you know, colorism, when it came to love, when it came to balance. There is a shutdown of that. Color has never mattered, you guys. Let me tell you, from a woman who is melanated, as a caramel colored woman, okay, on this planet, I, you know, don't look at color. I've had tons of, it's so funny, I've had nothing but fair skinned guys approach me. It doesn't matter what race they're in, you know, but, you know, I'm just saying, you know, maybe that's what's attracted to me at this particular time, right? Or just in general, right? But I've never looked at color when I looked at another guy and said, oh, damn, he's too dark to date, or he's too light to date, or he's just not in the right complexion. I've never, it's the energies for me. It's the energy for me, man. Okay? It's much more than just looks. And a lot of you guys are seeing that now. So I'm going to pull a few cards here. And we're going to see where it all takes us here. that just came out of nowhere. Okay. So anyway. All right, guys. So let's see what Spirit wants to bring to light for you guys. So we have first out here, we have the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, you guys, there is somebody here that is in the energy. You guys may be in the energy of blocking something at this time. You guys have been the wounded warrior. You've been the victim, okay, in a situation here, all right? And you're blocking someone here because they're making you wait on something here. You've been waiting to move forward towards something, you guys. A lot of you have been waiting to step out on faith. Some of you are going to travel abroad. Some of you are going to travel overseas, okay? Just saying. Yeah. Some of you are have been waiting for a shipment to come in as well. That's coming in. It could be a shipment of clothing. Some of you are stylists or wardrobe stylists, or this is where you're going towards here. Maybe you design clothes for thicker women, okay? For women that are a little larger than what people consider the average size or whatever, okay? But you've designed clothes, you've designed shoes. Somebody here is a shoe designer. Somebody is working on a shoe line. You're waiting for this to come through here as well. Okay, maybe you're like your testers or something like that. Some of you are being very strong at this time. Ten of Swords here. So with this Ten of Swords, you guys have been betrayed here. You have definitely been backstabbed here because you've decided to heal. Some of you guys are unbothered. You're checking out your social media possibly here to stay busy. Some of you may be posting things on social media about how you're feeling or what you've been going through. Some of you are looking at a female on social media at this time. Okay, that's where you are. This could be someone here that you absolutely adore, you find very attractive. This person is very natural, naturally beautiful, natural curves. This is someone here that you guys find intriguing, okay? This person is a manifester too. They're manifesting what they want. The skin tone, okay, that this person has, they're comfortable in their own skin and they really don't care who likes it or not, okay? We have the Seven of Wands here. With the Seven of Wands, we have someone here that is looking at an option here in love. This is someone that says, oh, I know what I like. I know what I want. I know where I want to be. Okay. This is somebody here that is absolutely smitten by somebody. Right. I also see that some of you have made a choice to give something to someone, or someone's going to give something to you. But I really feel the energy of someone giving some jewelry, some money, some diamonds to someone here. This is what you've chosen to do with the Seven of Cups. This is your decision, okay? I feel like you may want to give flowers. You found someone that you love, okay? There's been a tornado here. This tornado that came towards you guys here was caused by a mother here who is a high-level witch who does spell work. This is somebody that creates illusion and confusion within a group of people. So for some of you, if you were under this Coven's sorcery, okay, she was sending telepathic messages to you guys to not believe in Black power. That's what I'm seeing here. If you see this fist here, see that? This is somebody here that did not want you to see the essence of the melanated woman, of the melanated person. Okay? This is somebody that confused you. This is somebody that brought a storm into your life as well, I'm seeing here. They were a snake. They were trying to come in between your divine union. Okay? With your divine feminine. Okay? And it is true love. There's the Ace of Cups. So this is true love. That is coming in, or someone is going towards at this time. Yeah, and some of you have already made the choice to go towards someone you love. You have feelings for. There's been a lot of emotions, a lot of crying. I mean, somebody is absolutely in love with somebody. They're absolutely in love. I'm just saying, y'all, I just feel this, like, Somebody is absolutely in love with somebody.
And I tried to get through traffic, get through Peachtree Street, and a freakniker didn't let me by. And I was like, just being,
A freak Neeker. Did they bring freak Neek back here to ATL? I'm just hearing this. Anyway, y'all, I'm like, what? King of Wands. Oh, let's see what else. This is sticking out. The Ten of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay, y'all. I found that weird that a moth had flown in here. So there's a transformation. There are two people that are coming together. This moth flew in here and I killed it, right? But I'm like, where did it come from? Because the windows are, closed up, but there is LED lighting all in here. So maybe when maybe they were attracted to the light. Maybe when I opened the door, they were attracted to the light. So somebody's attracted to somebody's light here. Okay. Somebody's attracted to somebody's energy. Okay. So, we got the Ten of Wands here. We got the King of Wands. So there's a King of Wands here. There is someone here that decided that they were going to become a woman here. There's a lot of people that were men here in the industry that did become women. Okay. And there was a level of deception. They're upset. This King of Wands is pissed off. You know why? Because this is somebody here that didn't want to go through with this transformation, this surgery here to become a woman, right? But they're really a man, right? But they did this because of a karmic mother that heads a coven in the industry that is telling them, if you do this as a fair-skinned male, I will pay you a lot of money just to switch it up, because I don't really like fair-skinned men, because fair-skinned men like darker-skinned women. Now, there is nothing wrong with that, right? We were talking about this, but this is this mother's energy. This is how she perceives it, right? This is what she thinks. This is what she assumes, right? Okay? So she has, in the industry, with the secret society, don't talk, right? Don't motherfucking talk, right? Don't say shit, right? This is this mother who throws up all these symbols and signs, the sixes. This person represents the six, because this is when all of this took place in the 60s. Okay, this was her code for a lot of people in the industry. Okay, to throw up them symbols, right? Because a lot of these people are not who they say they truly are. Okay, it's not that they're not good people. They were just sent down the wrong road because they weren't in the right energy. A lot of times people see money, and this is what ultimately draws you into a negative space. So you're like, if somebody says, hey, I'll pay you $10,000, $20K, $50K to change your image, to change your look, right? And these people said, fuck it, okay, I'll do it. Okay? Because I want you to go towards this divine masculine. So for a lot of these people, for some of them, they change their sex for money, for fame, to feed the ego of this Coven mother here. But for some of them, they were told to change the sex because they wanted a man to go towards this divine feminine and not a woman. Okay? Do you understand, you guys? Even if you've had a sex change, technically, biologically, you're still the man, right? Okay? Right? But there's certain aspects of you that may be feminine, more feminine, to fit the characteristics of a female. Okay? All right? Okay, so this is where this mother was at this particular time. Okay, and so this is what she wanted for some people, and these individuals that were once guys who became women were going after a divine masculine that is high profile. Okay, because she hated the fair-skinned man for loving darker-skinned women. This was her energy. Like I said, I don't care about what color you are, as long as you're a good person, as long as I'm attracted to you. Okay? But this mother just hated light-skinned men. Okay? All right? That she turned light-skinned men into fair-skinned women to go after this divine masculine, because the divine masculine only liked darker-skinned women. That was just his preference. Okay? All right. And that's what she didn't like. So she sent men towards the divine masculine who was not in the energy of liking men. Okay. It had nothing to do with the man on man situation. But what it had to do was that she wanted to destroy his life if she put a man with a penis here who had a penis in his life. Okay. That destroyed this divine masculine. That destroyed him. This is where he's at, carrying a burden. Okay. Carrying a heavy load, doesn't even want to show his face, really don't want to be out, really don't want to perform. This is a performer here too. This is somebody that just is in the spotlight, and you see this person all the time, very happy, very bubbly. But to know that this person was putting all this energy into a male, someone who wasn't a female, that hurt this person because somebody wasn't honest. You guys, we have to be honest about who we are. Okay, we have to be, you know, there's no other way around that. Okay? We have to be honest, you guys. I'm hearing somebody wants to go back to being a guy. Somebody no longer wants to be a female here. There were also females that were told to dress like men, okay, as well here, just to say that they were bisexual. This was when we talk about the entertainment business, there's some people that sold their soul to get bigger attention, more fame, to get their larger lump sums of money, to be seen more than anyone else. Even though a lot of you have the talent and you're just as good as these individuals who are getting more than you, or you feel, you're still blessed regardless. It's the simple fact that they crossed over into a darker side. Being in a secret society is not necessarily bad, you guys. It's your intentions. But the intentions of this person that formed this secret society, this mother that is very famous. Hello to everybody. Hi, Roxy, Leslie, hi. Okay. This mother wanted to do voodoo and hoodoo, right? Okay, that was her thing. She felt like, okay, if I can't control you through just having a conversation with you, okay, I'm going to control you through darker forces. Okay, so this is why you guys would get telepathic messages, somebody talking to you in your head, somebody acting like they were somebody else to communicate through you, through telepathy. This is why for some of you, you were mind fucked. You were under mind control. A lot of the indigos that I channel messages for, the star seeds, because I'm an indigo myself, and so I was put here as an earth angel, divine feminine as well, to get a message to divine masculines about the distorted feminine, the woman that is in the Jezebel energy, somebody who uses their body, their looks, and they bat their eyes a few times and you fall for them, right? Because it is an illusion. Okay, these are women that were, let's say you're naturally pretty, right? Let's say you're naturally pretty. Okay, you don't need to wear a whole lot of makeup to, whatever, right? But you have this distorted feminine that's trying to be you. So they're putting on pounds of makeup, and their weave could be 50 inches long. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all, there's nothing wrong with that. But do you get what I'm saying? It's like somebody wants to outdo the next person. And they think that if they overdo something here, right, you would fall for them and not the person that you are attracted to. Okay, so this is what I'm saying, you guys. There are people out here that don't love themselves. Okay, there are people who project negative energy onto a certain group of people who are not healed. So you may be like, well, this person says that darker skinned women, they're evil, right? They don't care, they're lazy, whatever. But you can't put color in it. And that's what people have been doing for a very long time, for centuries. They're like, well, if you're darker, you must be just a bad person. If you're lighter, you're just beautiful and you radiate and you're just a great person. But remember, color doesn't matter when it comes to your personality. If you are an evil person, you're just an evil person. It doesn't matter what skin you're in. Okay, so let me pull some more cards for you guys. But with this situation, you guys, somebody was very deceptive here. Somebody wasn't who they said that they were. And for a lot of you that watch the channel, you're ready to pull away from this darkness. You're ready to get out of this. You're ready to just be yourselves. Okay, you got pulled into something due to finances. Okay, I'm not judging anybody. I'm just here to awaken people and to let them know that, seriously, that the motivation was fucking money. That was the motherfucking motivation. And that's why you did what you did. If you can accept that that was why you did it, then you'll be released. You'll be set free. Okay, you'll be set free. And guess what? You want to come back and rap? You want to come back and sing? You want to come back and act, dance, produce, direct, be an interviewer, somewhere, be an athlete, a top athlete? You can do that again. Trust me. Y'all know, if y'all been watching my channel, y'all know I've been speaking the truth for so long. You guys refuted me for a long time. You guys hated me for a long time. I understand why, because it was your perception. You weren't healed yet. Okay, you weren't healed yet. You didn't see what I was saying as value. You didn't see me as the high value woman. You saw me probably as a karmic, okay, which I'm far from it. I've been on this healing path too, because I've had to deal with the karmic mother. I've had to deal with that and finding out who my real mother really was in the industry. That really shocked me. So, imagine me having to go through all of this shit, right? Okay, and finding out who my real father was and all these people that, I come from a background of entertainers or whatever. But it's just, whatever. I'm finding all of this out, right? Because it was time to, right? It was time to, step on my journey. It was time for me to awaken to my path to be able to help people that are in the spotlight, because this is where I'm supposed to be. Okay. Anyway, y'all. So you get it. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you understand that this was the whole reason why we would see women in music videos, right? That were fair skinned, because of this Coven mother who was heading the industry as well as the CIA. And she's working with the CIA, but she was heading the industry. So the only way that you could have your royalties, riches, and fame is if you had sex with her, if you went through her, and if you did specific rituals that she asked you to do. And she's going to make sure you did them too, through telepathic messages. But here's the problem. There were a lot of celebrities that woke up and did not want to be a part of this Coven anymore. They were murdered by her. She's a black widow. So they were taken off the planet because of her. Okay. All right. Which is why you don't see them anymore. Okay. Some of them decided to just, say, okay, well, I'll still do the ritual, but I won't be seen anymore. So I'll go on a remote island. I'll hide out and I'll dress in prosthetics and things like that, just to conceal my identity. Okay. So a lot of you had to step out on faith, and because you didn't want to do things to hurt someone's child here and their child. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to be a part of something that was so destructive. You'd rather take the L. Okay. Some people were just taken completely out. Okay. I think back to Michael Jackson, and I've been getting channeled messages about him, right? So the thing about him, is that he was a divine masculine. He was a twin flame. Remember the time that song was about him finding his divine feminine. And I'm not going to reveal who she was, okay? But they told me who she was, okay? Very beautiful chocolate woman, okay? The thing is, you guys, is that, this person wanted to be with his divine feminine, but was told she was too dark, okay? What is too dark, you guys? I've seen a chick on social media, and probably was YouTube, and she was doing her makeup, and she was jet black, like midnight, and beautiful. Like I'm giving the distinction because I have nothing against anybody of any color. She was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. Skin was completely flawless. I didn't see a flaw there. So do you understand? It's what your perception is, what somebody told you. They associated color with destruction. Okay, they associated color with the right side of the brain. Okay, all right. They got creative with it. Okay, they got motherfucking creative with that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. You guys, the first step is to loving yourself. And for those of you that are tuning in later on in this video, remember to go back to the beginning. Okay, because there's a lot of pivotal information here in this in this live. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. If you love someone for who they are, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. You don't have to do things that are detrimental to your health, to your mind, okay, to your body. You don't have to mutilate yourself to please others. Okay, just understand you're going to make the money. If you were put here to be in the industry, you were meant to make the money. Okay, you didn't have to do something dark to make the money. You know why? Because your talent was already there. Your talent was already there, baby. Okay, let me pull some more cards. So the Hermit is here. We also have the Three of Swords. We also have the Four of Wands. Okay. So what I'm getting here, this older woman that's heading up this coven in the industry, working for the government, okay, has slept with many presidents, okay, ancient and current, okay. This is someone here that does not like men that are fair-skinned, okay. They like darker skinned men. When they had this affair and they produced this divine feminine who is melanated, right? This person had a hissy fit. Why? Because she had sex with someone of a different complexion. She was already married. She was having an affair. Okay? She was having an affair here. Okay? And so she stepped out with a darker skinned man because that's what she likes. But she felt like the fair skinned men made more money than the darker skinned man. Okay? Than the more melanated man. She felt like they made more money, right? But she was in love with someone, with another man who was darker. Okay? So you get what I'm saying? This woman was confused. Okay? She was confused. She's been in solitude for years, hiding out as different people. She walks amongst us. Okay? She doesn't want you to know she's around. Okay? She's in prosthetics a lot. She's faked her death. Well-known actress, model from back in the day. Okay? This is somebody here who never died. But, you know, obviously the media says she did. Okay, fine. Whatever, y'all. Look, y'all, I don't give a fuck, really. But you know what? It is what it is. It is really what it is. I don't care if you faked it or not, but maybe you did. You did it. You're in hermit trying to figure out what to do about this shit because you know it's going to come out on social media. Somebody's worried about that. They're in sadness because they realize that they confused and, you know, basically had millions of people following the notion that this was a great woman here and that she was going through some bullshit, you know, when she was really causing bullshit to men who were fair-skinned, because she felt like the fair-skinned men like the darker-skinned woman, and she did not want them to look at this woman, okay, in that way, because this person didn't care. It was almost like, because fair-skinned men found this person attractive and they had more money, which is why she didn't want her daughter to be with a fair-skinned man, because she thinks that, you know, oh, she's going to be with a man that has money, because that's what her association is with wealth. This is somebody that was looking to use men for money. This is somebody that married for money. This is somebody that continues to find men. This is a black widow here with this hermit. She thinks of ways to get her next catch. Okay. This mother energy is very hurt at this time. They're hurt. They're bleeding. This person is being stabbed in the astral plane by a high priestess here who she continues to attack here. That's her daughter. It's like mother versus daughter. It is like the divine mother versus the karmic mother in this situation. Okay. She wants her daughter to feel pain that she's feeling. She's not understanding that it never meant that color was the way to become rich. There were men in Africa, okay, in ancient days that were dark skinned that made money. Okay, it was never about the lighter skinned men making more money than the dark skinned men, or the darker skinned men making more money than the lighter skinned man. You see what I'm saying? It was never about that, but this is what she thought. This was her perception, which is why she acted out of ego, which is why she acted in a way to where she ended up with the Four of Wands, marrying men who were fair-skinned, but wanting to fuck a man to have stability that was dark-skinned. Still, a melanated man can be fair-skinned, you guys. Okay, a melanated man can be fair-skinned. It was all about the melanated man. All about the melanated man. That's what this is all about. Fair-skinned, melanated men. Okay? All right? Because they packed a huge punch. in the penis area. That was the other shocker for this person. A lot of the melanated men have larger, longer penises. Okay, more than the men who are not in the melanated. No disrespect, but this is what's her thinking. Men who are Caucasian, who are not of ethnic descent. Okay, all right, ancestral, original people. Okay, all right. So you get what I'm saying? So she would marry for money here. Okay. This mother wanted to be the divine feminine. This mother wanted to be the divine feminine. No shade, right? Okay. But she couldn't pull herself away from doing dark things to be where she's at. She felt like she could steal, rob, kill, and even murder. Black widow energy here. Okay. This is a black widow mother. All right. Okay. This person didn't see her worth, all right? Okay. There's the devil, El Diablo. So this mother was doing dark magic to keep certain men and women bounded to her energy. This karmic mother also deals with the Baphomet. The Baphomet, you guys, is an extension of the divine. We have shadow sides. We have darker sides. All of us do. Okay. Well, God has a dark side, and this is his dark side, the Baphomet. Okay. This is his lower self. This is his side when he gets angry and upset, or when he's down and depressed. This is his side. Okay. Now, this, when we talk about the Baphomet here, the Baphomet is put here to test us, okay? That's what this is all about. Any type of low vibrational, anything that's dark, like if you're on drugs, or if you've became an alcoholic, or you're stealing, you're robbing, you're murdering, those are low vibrational things. Those are toxic things, toxic energies, right? So for somebody, like I said, with this karmic mother, she was working directly with God's other half, which was his shadow side in this situation. Okay. Which is why a lot of celebrities were worshiping the Baphomet, right? Bohemian Grove, right? Which is all an illusion, because this was God the whole time. Okay. This was God. God is the devil. Okay. Is what we call the darker side. Okay. This is God's darker side. His son Lucifer, when we talk about Lucifer, Lucifer was in the Garden of Eden, right? We also had Adam and Eve. Adam was the first divine masculine. Eve was the first divine feminine. Okay, the original people on the planet. When we have the serpent that showed up, we have the Baphomet. We have the Lucifer that showed up in that Garden of Eden. So, okay. So we had that serpent there. Now, what people didn't know is that Lilith was there too. Lilith was cloaked, okay, because when we talk about Lucifer, Lucifer was the one that in this situation wanted to show their face, wanted to show who they were, but they were still trying to hide who they really were. It was like a combination of like, okay, I'm going to make you believe I am, doing you justice, when I'm really just distorting your perception. This was the illusionist here that had a counterpart. Okay. These people were, were supposed to be divine partners. Okay. These are false. I'm sorry, y'all, that clicked off. But these two people were past life. They were actual divine masculine, divine feminine that were fallen. So we're talking about the earth angels versus the fallen angels. And this is where we are. Okay. This is where we are at this time. Okay, the fallen angels who wanted to be the indigos, who wanted to be the star seeds. These individuals were, completely kicked off their path because they wouldn't change. So when we're talking about the 3D and we're talking about being earthbound, these were earthbound spirits. That's what they carried. They carried darker spirits with them on this earth, okay, to sort of distort everyone's perception of what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong, those things, right? So these people have incarnated. They incarnated at different points of their lives. The karmic feminine, the Coven mother, she incarnated very early on, okay? All right, we're talking about in the 1900s, but early, somewhere in that range, where I feel like this guy here, he incarnated in the 80s. Okay. All right. So these are people that were in the Garden of Eden, just like this divine masculine, divine feminine were the first individuals in the Garden of Eden. And they came back, right, to take down these false twin flames. Okay. All right. Now, God actually put his lower self on the 3D plane, which is this Luciferian energy that's here right now. So he put himself on a 3D plane, okay, but in the form of Lucifer and Lilith. So he is, that energy, right? Okay. And this like I said, God is the Alpha and Omega. Okay, this God is the beginning, and this was the beginning. At the beginning of time, there were two people put here on the planet that he put through an assimilation. Okay, when we talk about the 3D, the matrix is what we're here on this physical plane that we know. And in this physical plane that we know, we have a dark force that's here, which is that Baphomet energy. You're worshiping God's lower self, okay? But his seed is here as Lucifer, which Lucifer has many, different demons that actually come out and try to destroy the planet, right? Okay. And that is through, acting out of ego, narcissism, stealing, killing, robbing, drugs, just weird shit going on, just destruction, dark magic, things like that. That's somebody acting out their lower self. So that's when we talk about Beelzebub. Okay. That's when we talk about that energy. Okay. And that's the energy of a lot of deities. And we talk about Papa Legba and all these people where we're talking about the divine's lower self here. Okay. All right. So that's why I say when people think that they're getting over on God, God is already here acting out. He's undercover. He's the magician. Okay. He's the magician. So he's the hermit. So God sees everything here. He investigates everything. Okay, so you understand, God is the one that created everything on this planet that we know. So understand that if we do anything out of the ordinary, because we're not perfect, right? We've all made mistakes, but we've all changed, right? A lot of us have changed. Some people are still stuck, but you understand, we all had to make mistakes to see things the way that they should be. But if you continue to make the same mistakes over and over again, there's something that you're missing. You're not learning. And we're talking about learning lessons at this time. Okay. So you understand that this is what we were up against, you guys. This is what we were up against in all honesty. Okay. All right. It was the destruction of being in a place of happiness versus being in a place of distraughtness, right? Hating yourself, whatever, right? Disruption, just weird stuff just taking over your life for no fucking reason, right? It's because you were in the wrong energy and you were absorbing the negative energy versus the positive energy. This is where she's at. Okay. Okay. We have to understand that God sees all, knows all, and that's just where we're gonna be. Okay. All right. So let's pull some more cards. Mm. There are a lot of you that are indecisive about being a part of this group of people. Generationally, a lot of the people that channel messages for, you guys need to clear your generational curse out. Okay, because the thing is, a lot of you are realizing when it's almost too late. For some people, it's too late. For some people, you got a second chance here. Okay, but you're realizing that you don't need to be a part of this toxic shit. You're done with it. Okay, you're done. But a part of you is still on the fence about it. Okay, because you're so used to doing these things because it was rooted in you from very early on. Okay, you guys were under mind control. Okay, you guys were under telepathic messages here, love spells. Okay, all right. You guys had to open your legs. For some of you out there, it's not for everybody. Somebody past, present, future energies. Keep that in mind. To give into the beast. Okay, right. Because we got that Queen of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, a mother who did not like, okay, all right, did not like the fact that someone was darker than her. Y'all see that? Y'all see the difference here, okay? It was all because of the karmic mother in this coven. Well-known actress, right? Wore had her hair blonde back in the day. She was a sex symbol. She was always defending herself or trying to prove a point with that seven of wands. Mm-hmm. To the media, to everybody. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that was her way of growing her finances. That was her way of trying to keep a job because she knew that she was dealing with some insecurities, right? And if you have those insecurities, guys, you got to work through them, right? You got to take time to work through those insecurities, okay? Let me see what else. Because there's something else spirit wants to bring out, because there's somebody out there that needs to see something about colorism and understand that we're beautiful in any no matter what. Ooh, the Fool card. So with this Fool card, you guys, somebody sees somebody as beautiful no matter what color they're in. Hmm. Some of you are going towards that person. Some of you guys are tuning out the past. You're focused on your music career here, okay? You're focused on maybe something dealing with shoes. Like this is your new beginning. You may want to sign a contract to somebody here to model shoes here, okay? Maybe even do music. This is somebody that's going to come in. This, I feel like whoever you're going towards, this is somebody that's going to be your muse. Okay, this is somebody that you see as someone that you can style and all that wonderful stuff. Okay, yeah. So this person is going to be in the spotlight, melanated and all. Okay, you see that this person is beautiful. This person's going to have the victory. Yeah, it was just a delay. Some of you guys were delayed because you needed more information. You need to understand why you were only attracted to fair skinned women. Like I said, there's no disrespect to fair skinned women, but in this energy that we're in, that I'm channeling, is that there were men that only saw light skinned women as beautiful and dark skinned women as hateful and disrespectful and lazy and things like that. You guys saw them as beautiful, but you saw the negative side that was perpetrated, right? That was actually somebody was perpetrating. Somebody was actually putting a negative connotation onto the skin tone with the skin tone. So that's when you saw the person as ugly, not that they were ugly, but that is where that's how you took it based off of what was told to you. Okay. Because as melanated women and melanated woman myself, um, I can truly say that, I'm literally a good mom. I'm really a good person. I'm really a helpful person. I'm really a nice person. I've just been through hell and back. You see in some of my earlier videos, I was really going the fuck off. You see, I'm a little bit more calmer, right? Because I was really being railroaded by the industry. I was being railroaded by family. I was being people that I hadn't even met yet. All these, different things was happening to me. My ex was distorting my perception to people in the industry. Okay, right? Making me look bad, spreading rumors about me, saying things that weren't even true. Nobody even came to ask me. Even the people that I thought were my friends were working against me for many years. So it was really tough for me, right? So I just let them all go. Fuck it, right? Yeah. And I'm much more happier, right? A lot of you are much more happier here with the sun card. You started to see things clearly. I started to see some shit clearly. So you guys started to see things clearly. You had this aha moment that it was never about color, or some of you will. You're gonna realize this whole journey, that you were put on was because people made you believe that lighter was better and darker was wrong, and no complexion is right or is good. It can, it's fucked up. It's just your perception because you have someone in your ear. You have someone saying these things to you, okay? That distorts your perception, okay? But some of you also are aware that you may end up having a melanated child, a melanated daughter. Some of you've already had this melanated daughter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Or will be. Mm-hmm. And she's going to be beautiful, you guys. Beautiful coils I'm seeing here. Some of you may have children with brown hair or reddish color hair that's coming in. Okay. All right. I mean, God creates our beauty. God creates our beauty, you guys. This is who we are. This is us. We all look different for a reason because this is the way God created us. And He said, I'm bringing in a melanated daughter for somebody. Okay. I created melanin because of the sun, right? To absorb those UV rays, UVB, UVA rays, right? That was why the melanated person was created. Or during the creation, this person thought about this is what we needed. We needed more color to absorb those harmful rays that come from the sun, even though we do need to be in the sun to collect that vitamin D. We still need protection. You still have to put your sunscreen on too, you guys. Okay, just remember that regardless. I do every day. Okay. Okay, because those UV rays are very harsh here. Okay. But this is like I said, yeah. 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 Like I said, somebody's going to be so happy. Some of you guys are going to be so happy now that you're understanding why your mother or this mother energy was against their daughter or against you for being with their daughter due to colorism. It was all about color. It wasn't, this person is not a bad person at all. I mean, this is somebody that's very loving, very nurturing. You guys are very much so. As I'm seeing 33 people in the chat right now, like we're at that energy where we're mastering things, you guys. We're learning things, or someone is teaching us something that we did not know or understand before. Okay, it's going to be a beautiful daughter. Somebody's going to have a beautiful daughter. Okay, we have the judgment card that's here that flipped over, right? So with this judgment card, the angels are basically praising you guys for your transformation. Okay, that you woke up. A group of people have awakened or will be awakening to the fact that it was never about the skin tone. It's about the person. Okay? Like what you like, right? What else, Spirit? We also have the Justice card here. So with this Justice card, you guys, um, oh, there's a Libra mother here. There's a Libra mother here. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let me try to break this down for you. Okay. There's a Libra mother that is very shook at this time because behind the scenes the whole time there was somebody here that was connected to God, connected to source, connected to a higher power. And this mother knew this. She knew the truth. So there's a Libra mother that knew that you were connected to a higher power. But this mother was not. She was not ready to face herself here with the judgment card. She wasn't ready to face, scrutiny. She wasn't ready to face who she truly was or what she was going through. This mother thought that if she said certain things to you, things would be balanced for her. This was never about you, it was about the person. So for a lot of you, your mothers were, and I'm not gonna say a lot of you, but for some of you, your mothers was in the energy of power control. They thought if they said things that sounded like the truth, you would fall for it and they would feel vindicated. They would feel like yes, 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 you know, because they wanted to feel like they were still having the upper hand. Okay? And that's what that is. They didn't want to face the fact that they had to awaken to who they truly were, and they had to face that you're light skin, you're brown skin, you're dark skin. You have to accept the skin you're in, you guys. If you are a woman, accept the fact that you're a woman. Don't, guys, like a lot of people change their gender because of a certain Coven member, right? It's not that, this was for this group of people, this was like told to them to do. This was not something they wanted to do, but they felt like they should do it due to finances. All right. But this Libra mother here has to accept the fact that she's fair skinned and she has to live within the skin that she's actually was born in. Right. That's just what it is, right? Mm-hmm. This person, like I'm telling you, they're having an awakening themselves, or will be. Mm-hmm. Yep, because they're thinking about their stability at this time, and it's a burden. So this person knows that they're going to have to make a change, this mother, and realize that it's okay to be light. It's okay. Okay? It's okay to be dark. It's okay to be brown. It's okay to be, tan or whatever. Whatever the situation is, y'all, it's okay to be you. It's what Spirit is saying in this situation. It's okay to be you. Look, it's okay. God made you this way with the magician card. See that melanated beauty on this card? God made you this way. It was never about a particular race, you guys. Okay? Because color can come in many forms. All right? But this is God saying I made you this way. Okay? And he's not going to have it any other way with that King of Swords there. Okay? And he also made for these two soulmates, these two higher level soulmates here, divine masculine, divine feminine, to be of a different complexion. It was written this way. What y'all want me to say? It was written this way. It was written this way. Okay? For you guys to come together and build a business or work together. Okay? Also to rebuild from the past here, your past life here, and even from the past at this time, because you guys had met a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Possibly about at that, let me say 5 years, 5 months before you became famous. Okay? And this is what you want to rush in and talk to them about or have a conversation about here. So somebody's going to get some sort of communication here, or you're going to communicate to somebody. What is this? Somebody, y'all know my cards start going haywire. Hold on, let me grab this one because this slid down here. So we got the Temperance in reverse. Wow. So somebody's totally out of balance because somebody is not, because somebody is darker skin tone. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that's that's really interesting. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, because this person feels like this woman is going to be in the public eye. They're going to have a victory. They're going to be celebrated. Okay, this is a mother who literally cannot take it. Okay, you guys? They're having a hard time dealing with the fact that their daughter, or soon to be daughter in law, I'm also getting, is going to be this melanated female in the spotlight or receiving some sort of victory. Okay, this is a mother that doesn't want to see this take place. Okay, they want to continue to lie. They want to continue to manipulate you. Okay, so keep that in mind, you guys. Okay, let me see what else, you guys, for my crew that's watching. Appreciate you too, you guys. Okay, what did I do with that? Did I oh, there it is. Okay. So, okay, y'all. So let me push through this. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. We also have the Eight of Cups. We also have the Six of Cups that's showing up here. We also have the Five of Pentacles. So let me read this for you. Okay, let me read this for you. So, all right. Well, I'm okay. Spirit is not, doesn't want me to tell you what someone is going to give you or you're going to give somebody. Uh-huh. But you are going to give somebody some really beautiful items. I will say that. Okay? Somebody's going to give you this. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is everything you could ever want and desire. Okay? This is everything you could have ever wanted and desired. All right? And it's coming in like it's being gifted to you. A lot of you guys are going to get some money coming in. Some of you guys are going to get money. Okay, now and I've seen the pentacles here. Some of you guys are getting money because some of you were in lack. Some of you were losing due to the people you were around. So spirit started to take things from you, right? Okay, but it's being gifted back to you. Okay, because look, here's that Five of Pentacles at the at the end of this spread. So it's just letting me know that there is money coming back in, but you have to leave people out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles. You got to leave them alone. If you want your finances to grow again, you want to continue to get that residual income, okay? You want to continue to work, right? You're going to have to leave some people alone. You're going to have to leave them out. Some of these people have a deadly disease, okay? Some type of STD, a spiritual disease as well. You guys are going to have to walk away, okay? Because see, this is why you were in poverty or going towards poverty, okay? But it's coming back to you, okay? If you walk away with the 8 of Cups. Okay, if you just kind of move on, you guys. I know this is hard. I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do. I just see what I see, you guys, and when God tells me to move, that's what I do. Okay, and God speaks through me to give you the messages. So I'm just saying, you guys are gonna have to walk away from the past here, whether it's if you're still thinking about it or whether you're still dealing with these people. You're gonna have to walk away from it. Okay, there's no other way. Okay. All right. You're going to have to walk away from the past here. All right. We also, yeah, there's that 6 of Cups. Even though I was naming the cards, you guys, as they're having me to go through the cards and read them a specific way, you know, there's that 6 of Cups. You gotta literally walk away from the past and go in order to go back to somebody from your past that was meant for you to be with. This is somebody you were supposed to give something to a long time ago, but you missed the mark due to people that were not stable, but were looking at you as stability. They were looking at you as the one to take care of them. You're making millions. Some people are making damn near billions of dollars that watch my channel. And you had people that literally was just in your life to take from you. That's it. Some people from your past, some people from your past life that's here now. You're thinking about the past, how you gave to people so they could grow their finances, right? But you had to leave them out too. Some of you are thinking about the fact that you had to leave some of these people out already. It's still bothering you. It's still haunting you. But guess what? You made the right decision. That's what you have to look at. That's what you have to look at, honey. hmm The fact that you made the right decision. Some of you guys are holding on to your finances at this time with this 4 of Pentacles. Some of you have money saved in the bank, which is very good, very wise, right? You're deciding that you don't want to overspend on things, you know, only get the things that you really need. Yes, there's some wants there, but you're saying, okay, let me hold on to what I have until I can build enough back to get this specific thing, right? And that's going to come in, okay? Because you're making practical decisions. That left side of the brain is activated right now for a lot of you. Okay, the right side is like, okay, well, if I just build this shit back, but do it the right way this time, I can have what I want. I can get this. I can get that. Whatever it is for you. Okay? You need to do that without trying to sabotage the situation, too. Okay? We have the 8 of Wands here. So somebody's going to send a message. Communication is coming in. Some of you guys are also traveling to someone. Some of you are getting the fuck away from something. Some of you guys are getting the fuck away from something. I'm not going to leave a lie to you. Y'all leaving the past behind because you're realizing whatever that fuck that was in the past was stupid as hell, dumb as hell. Okay? All right? Hello to some of you in the chat. Okay. I didn't even see that. Yeah, some of y'all getting the fuck away from something. Some of you guys are getting ready to send communication to someone here. Some of you, like I said, are traveling at a distance here. Some of you could be in Arizona at this time. Maybe you have to perform in Arizona. Maybe you're going towards the West Coast, or could be in the West Coast or from the West Coast, or maybe live there. Okay. Some of you guys are moving forward. You're going to another place. All right. Okay. This is happening. This is going to happen very quickly for you. Okay. Somebody else is trying to get away from a bunch of people that are just trying to fuck with penises. Okay. This is somebody, these are men that want to fuck somebody, and somebody's trying to get away from them. Okay. Yep. Knight of Wands energy. Flighty. Yep. A lot of people who are um, attracted to a man here. There's some men that are attracted to a man. They're trying to go after them, as you know, they're still trying to be deceptive as if they're a woman in a situation, but they're really a man. And somebody says, well, look, I don't want to deal with a man that became a woman. No disrespect, but this is somebody's energy at this time. This is not what they wanted. They were confused because they thought that this was an actual woman and not a man, because they had they removed their genitals. This is somebody, you know what I'm saying? But these are people that didn't even do anything to their breasts. Okay, they just left their breasts, very small and just normal. It's this is how spirit just explained to me, and this is what I'm seeing in the cards. Like, these are women, these are men that became women. They didn't alter their breasts, but they altered their genitals. Okay, because I really feel like, and they altered their hair, obviously, and did the makeup, and wore feminine clothes. But they did this because they were unsure if they were still unsure, is what I'm picking. Like, some of these people were still like, okay, I still want to keep certain aspects if I decide to be a guy again. It sounds weird because some of them, maybe even kept their penises here and just dressed as a woman, and others did not. So the ones that did not keep their genitals and switch them, um, these are the ones that are chasing someone down at this time, because these are the ones that still want people or this individual to believe that they're a woman. Okay, they're still in a very deceptive place, is what spirit is trying to say. And no disrespect to anybody watching, this is just how the messages are coming out. Okay, all right. Yeah, they want to be, they're fair skinned men who transformed into a woman, but they are light skinned. They want to be darker. Okay. Some of them want to actually, some of them have fallen in love with this Queen of Pentacles that is darker. Okay. All right. They've fallen in love with this divine feminine. A lot of these people would want to procreate. Yep. They want to procreate because this Queen of Pentacles is fertile. She's older, but she looks younger. Okay. Because I really feel like there's a divine masculine here that's actually the same age or close to the same age as this divine feminine. And there was an Aquarius that knew this about this Taurus. Yeah, he knew that this Taurus, whoever this is in the industry, that this person is actually older than what they're telling people. Because we know that sometimes in the industry, you guys, people are not exactly open with their age or whatever. Okay, like, they don't want you to get too deep into their personal life or whatever. So, they may just change the date or whatever. But on Google or whatever like that, you guys. So there's somebody here that could be older that's in the industry, okay? But they're posing as a little bit younger, maybe by 10 years or something like that. Y'all. Okay? But this is somebody that's very stable, right? Let me see, you guys. A card fell here. So we have the world card. The cycle is complete. I'm picking up on here with this world card. The cycle is complete here. Somebody sees someone is very attractive. It doesn't matter, y'all. Let me just say this, y'all, for real, because it's some real stuff, real shit going on with this energy. I'm not gonna lie, but the thing is, there's somebody that sees someone beautiful in the color brown, right? Their skin tone. This is somebody that was always told that light skinned girls were the prettier ones or the better ones or things like that. Okay, this is what this person thought because it was implanted. Okay, it was implanted. The person saw the value or saw the beauty in this brown skinned woman that could be world renowned right now or seen around the world, and it's going to be seen for a long time. Okay, all right. This is somebody here that is very loving and nurturing, and people around the world watch this person. And that's the truth. The Ace of Swords popped out, and this person is a melanated person. This is God saying, I'm telling you guys the truth. I'm giving you clarity. Like this, don't hate the chocolate woman, baby. Don't hate the melanated woman. Love them. They're just as good as anybody else. And this is what Spirit is trying to tell y'all. It's okay. The Queen of Wands. God just wants you to see the beauty in darker skinned women. They want you to see the beauty. That it's never about the fact that they are darker. It's just about the fact that they are loving, they're caring, they're nurturing, they're a person. Get to know the person, not the color. Get to know the person, because these people here, or whoever I'm channeling messages for, the lighter skinned women that they dealt with were deceptive. They got to know the lighter skinned woman in this situation, in this story, and not the person that was just of caramel complexion. They didn't want to get, and this person is highly intuitive, very attractive, a psychic, a medium, and this person is going to be a model. This person looks like a model. They're going to be a model. They're going to be in the spotlight. This is somebody that takes control. This is somebody that's confident. This is somebody who's comfortable in their own skin. This divine feminine may have different skin tones on her body. Think about that, y'all, what I'm saying. Because I know, my legs are lighter than my face or my upper body a little bit, just slightly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm like, dang, my legs are lighter than, whatever. Which is fine. It doesn't even, when I'm wearing dresses or shorts and stuff like that, it looks the same. But even though I know that my legs are lighter, you see what I'm saying? God makes us in a specific way, you guys. Okay? Some of there's some people that have vitiligo here that are models as well. And they're just as beautiful. They're beautiful people. All right? But it's just that sometimes God creates us in a way based off of what we didn't learn from our past life. So you might come into this life, with vitiligo. You might end up having it, or you might have, lighter hair, darker hair, because that happens to a lot of us. A lot of us are made to be certain parts of our body to be a different skin tone, like a different color sometimes. People have lighter faces and darker faces and lighter bodies, things like that, y'all. Okay? So God just wants you to accept who you are, the way that He made you. Okay? Okay? Hold on, y'all. I gotta take a little brief. Hold on. Let me fix this camera. Okay, just take like a little brief intermission or whatever. So, um, they want me to regroup here. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, I am going to pull. They want me to reshuffle and pull some other cards for y'all. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. All right. Trying to reorganize here. Okay. Okay. So let me reshuffle and see what else Spirit wants to tell us. I saw the Ace of Wands. So there's some of you are very creative. Some of you are get a boner. Damn, thinking about somebody here that you're attracted to. Okay. Some of you are about to have a new beginning. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Somebody is coming out of solitude. Somebody's coming out of solitude. Yeah. Oh, Three of Swords. So we got that Hermit in reverse, and then we got this Three of Swords here. So somebody is coming out of this solitude here, because somebody was dealing with a lot of pain. Some of you were dealing with a lot of hurt. Some of you were finding out things that, I want to say that were just shocking.
Okay, and you're over it. You're rejecting people. You're rejecting these fools. You're rejecting these fools. You feel me? Y'all are over this shit. It's like, you know what? I don't want to deal with the people from my past anymore. I just don't. I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Like I'm in a place of where I'm trying to do things the right way, and then I got these people still doing dumb shit. You're over it. Whatever's coming towards you guys, you are rejecting it. You miss somebody. For some of you, you miss somebody. You're bored as hell. You're like, I'm just tired of just sitting here or just whatever. I'm tired of just listening to this bullshit. Honey, some of y'all just ready to make that change. Okay? Y'all over with that Four of Cups. I ain't gonna tell you over with that shit. Look at that. There's that Ace of Wands showing back up. When I was shuffling, that's what was showing up there. Yeah, some of y'all want a new beginning. But the thing is, the problem is, oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. So the problem is with this situation, y'all. I'm just gonna say this, okay? Is that there's some people that want to come back around to you with the penis, okay? Could be a man or just somebody, that's just ready to just come back to you, whatever. But this could be women with penis, men who have penises, but they are women. Okay, um, that may be coming back around to you. No disrespect, but this is what they're saying. They may have a disease, so just be very careful. Okay, with these men that became women, who some may still have a penis and they tuck, and some do not. But these are people that you're trying to walk away from. You're over it. You're done. You're rejecting for some of you. Okay, and they have a disease. Okay, and they need to get medication here. Somebody needs to get medication with this temperance card here. I feel, yeah, because if they don't, somebody's going to end up in jail for passing a disease to people. Okay, somebody's going to end up in jail for this. They're going to have to go to court. Yeah, they're going to get locked up here. There's an investigator that's been watching a woman here that smells like fish, who is sitting up here collecting money, holding people back from a Queen of Swords. Yeah. Uh-huh. So whoever this is, y'all, with this deadly disease or whatever the hell they got, child, somebody here is on trippy status. You feel me? Okay, they on trippy status, baby. But some of y'all, I'm telling you, you're trying to get away from this destruction, and my suggestion is to move forward. Some of you are about to defeat something here with this Five of Swords. Some of you guys are about to defeat something. Yeah. Some of you are looking at somebody that has a fat ass that you're attracted to, but it's like proportionate to their body. It's not. It's a real butt. Okay, and you're looking at them to model possibly here some shoes. For some of you, you could be a shoe designer. For somebody here, you're a shoe designer. You got away from a woman that wanted to be melanated. Okay, she's still devastated that you left. You have an ex here that's still bitter. For some of you, okay, this person is well known too, but she's bitter as fuck that you moved on to another woman. That when she can transform her hair to blonde, to black, to short, this woman could have short blonde hair. Okay, right? That's her natural hair. Like how it's styled, she may throw on a wig, and switch it up a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. This is somebody that is very much so very smart, has their shit together, and I feel like you're still being sabotaged by this person, but you've overcome it. You're like, okay, as long as I see my kids, I'm good. Okay, yeah, because you're using your intuition here with the High Priestess card. Okay, you've been listening to readings, possibly here, or a specific reader who is melanated as well, melanated female. Okay, and this is somebody that you look up to. This is somebody you may even want to work with, but it was being sabotaged. But I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of you will be working with the Earth Angel, regardless. Regardless, it's meant for you too. That's why the Ace of Wands is there too, because it's getting ready to happen. It's coming in. We have the Three of Wands here. Okay. Yeah, I like my eyes like they just, cause this lighting is fucked. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this lighting is fucked. Cause y'all know I'm in my SUV, so shit, this shit is, cause I had to turn on these lights or whatever to do it. Cause if the LED lights, y'all ain't gonna be able to really see, you know, cards too well. So anyway, some of you guys here, mm, there are some women here that are taking a stand too. You know, it doesn't matter about the size either. There's some fair skinned women that thought even if they were thicker, if they got a BBL, if they changed their look, you know, that they would be accepted by certain men here as well. Okay, preferably men of a darker skin tone. They because the melanated woman people associated with being thick. You know, you could be really thin but still have curves. You see what I'm saying? You could be slim, thick like myself, right? But still have curves in certain places. Or you could be even thicker. But these it's the curves they always associated with melanated women. So you have fair skinned women here who could be a little larger in size here. That may have felt insecure and they don't have to be larger but became larger, okay, in the rear end and even overall because they thought that the thicker they were the more they would attract these fair skinned men that had money, okay, or even the darker skinned male that had money, okay, but I am seeing more so of fair skinned men, okay, so this is why the darker skinned male envies the fair skinned male, you know, because darker skinned women seem to go towards them, even the fair skinned women. So you had, you know, a karmic, let's just say you had this distorted masculine energy, right? Distorted feminine energy. So you had this distorted feminine who was fair skinned that hated the fact that light skinned women, men rather, like darker skinned women. And then you have the darker skinned male who hates that the fair skinned man gets a dark skinned woman. Okay, it's y'all. This is all perpetuated. This brings me back to God um and the Baphomet, which is God's other half, his shadow side. So God is seen as the light, fair skin. Baphomet is seen as the darkness, dark skin, right? So, you know, this is why we are going through these trials and tribulations here in the 3D is because God wanted everybody to see that color never mattered in the first place. Okay? It never mattered. That was the lesson for this group of people that watch my channel. Okay, so these women went out here and had all this stuff done. They may wear their clothes a little seductive, and they were waiting, hoping that they could get this particular divine masculine or certain divine masculines that were fair skinned. They would even wear makeup here with the magician card to make themselves look darker. Okay, all right, just because that was their strategic way of thinking, right? With that King of Swords and the Lovers, that was their way of saying, okay, this is how I'm going to snag this person. This is how I'm going to get this person. Okay, okay. This is just that person's thinking. Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay, hold on, y'all. So anyway, exactly where I'm going with this, how spirit is bringing me the messages. I've been getting the downloads for a while, and so that's why I was able to bring it to you finally once my spirit guys allowed me to come on here and discuss this with you because this is something very pivotal. Okay. This has a lot to do with insecurities. Okay.